Imagine you are sitting in the stands of the stadium or in front of a screen watching a football match. The ball flies across the field, football stars showcase their skills, and the stands roar with excitement. You catch yourself thinking, what if I try it too? What if I can become a football player? Perhaps this has been your long-standing dream, or just a desire to change your life. Maybe you are looking for a new challenge, something that will push you out of your usual routine. Regardless, before you is a path that requires serious preparation and immense desire. Football is a world where not only talent matters, but also the work you put into yourself. Yes, technique and natural abilities help, but that is just the beginning. The most important things are discipline, perseverance, and the willingness to work hard. Many outstanding football players started their journey with the same doubts and insecurities that you may have, and all of them achieved success through continuous self-improvement. Once, during a training session, I heard the coach say, "The more you prepare, the more chances you have." This applies not only to football, but to life in general. It is important to remember that success is not just about achievement, but also about the effort behind it. It is always the result of hard work and thousands of hours of training. Over the next 100 days, you will be able to lay the foundation for your future. Of course, during this time you will not become a professional, but you will begin a journey that can change your life. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel and like the videos. Days 1 to 10. Physical training. Football. It is a game that requires not only technique but also physical strength. Regardless of where you play, whether in attack, defense, or midfield, you must be prepared to endure high loads throughout the match. The first 10 days of our program will be aimed at building a basic physical fitness foundation, which will serve as the basis for all subsequent training. One of the main components of a football player's physical training is endurance. You will be in motion for about 70% of the game time, so it is crucial to develop the ability to run long distances while maintaining control over your breathing and movements. Start with light jogs, gradually increasing the distance and pace. You can begin with 15-20 minutes of jogging around the stadium or park. Increase the duration of your run by 2 to 3 minutes each day until you reach 40-45 minutes. This will help develop your overall endurance, which is important for football. When I started running to improve my endurance, I felt that even 10 minutes was a lot. But over time, I noticed that my body began to adapt to the loads and running stopped feeling so exhausting. With each time, it became easier, and on the field, it provided a huge advantage. I could move faster across the field without losing strength by the end of the match. In football, players constantly face physical battles for the ball, especially at the professional level. It is important to develop strength and coordination for this. One of the best ways to strengthen your body is through bodyweight training. Squats, push-ups, lunges. These exercises will help you become stronger and more resilient. Work on your legs by doing squats and jump lunges. These exercises will help develop not only leg strength but also explosive speed, which is necessary for quick sprints on the field. Pay attention to core exercises, planks, sit-ups, and exercises for the oblique muscles. A strong core helps maintain balance and effectively protect the ball in close competition with an opponent. Another important part of training is flexibility. Stretching helps not only to prevent injuries but also to develop mobility. This is important for football maneuvers, so spend 10-15 minutes stretching before each training session, focusing on your legs, back, and shoulders. This will help your muscles stay elastic and ready for high loads. Practical task. Start with light runs of 15 to 20 minutes a day, gradually increasing the time. After each run, perform exercises to strengthen your leg and core muscles, not forgetting about stretching. This stage will help you lay the physical foundation for further training. Days 11 to 30. Technique and ball work. Now that your body has become stronger and more enduring, it's time to move on to technique. Football is a game where ball control and precision of actions play a crucial role. In the next 20 days, we will dedicate our training to help you improve your ball handling skills. One of the main skills in football is ball control. A good football player always knows exactly where the ball is and can make quick decisions in tight situations. Start with dribbling exercises. Use cones or markers to create an obstacle course and work on dribbling around them. Thank you all for watching. Goodbye everyone. Dribbling. At first it was difficult to maintain control of the ball without losing speed, but daily practice allowed me to feel the ball better and develop confidence in my movements. Remember, technique is not something that happens immediately. This is the result of hard work and constant repetition. Take an example from football players like Lionel Messi. He is not the fastest player on the field, but his ball control is exceptional. This allows him to easily bypass defenders, even when it seems there is no room to maneuver. This is what makes dribbling one of the most important aspects of the game. Football is a team game, and the ability to make accurate passes is a key skill for any player. Start practicing with short and long passes, using a wall or working with a partner. Work on passes at different speeds and distances, aiming for your actions to be precise and timely. When I first started playing, I thought the main thing was just to pass the ball to a teammate. But over time, I realized that it is not only important to make a pass, but to do it at the right moment and with the correct speed. Such a skill can only be achieved through constant training and attention to detail. Look at how high-level midfielders like Ernest Iniesta or Toni Kroos play. They have an amazing ability to make accurate and timely passes, which allows their teams to control the game and create moments for attack. One of the most exciting moments in football is the strike on goal. Scoring a goal is the pinnacle of skill, but behind every beautiful strike are hours of training. Start with basic strikes on goal. Practice strikes with the instep and the side of the foot. It is important to approach the ball correctly and maintain body position so that the strikes are accurate. When I first started training my strikes, there were many misses and failures. The ball often flew in directions I didn't want, but gradually I began to understand that for an accurate strike, it is necessary not only to position my foot correctly but also to control my breathing and balance. The best football players, such as Robert Lewandowski, spend countless hours perfecting their shots in various situations. They know that accuracy comes through practice. Practical assignment. Dedicate time each day to training each aspect of your technique. Focus on dribbling one day, passing the next, and shooting on the third. This will help you improve your skills consistently and purposefully. Days 31 to 50. Mental attitude and confidence. Success in football is not only about physical fitness and technique. It is very important to learn how to cope with psychological pressure and maintain concentration. This stage is dedicated to developing confidence and the right mental attitude. Football is a game full of emotions. Often on the field, situations arise when the tension increases. Pressure from opponents, mistakes, or unfortunate moments can be disorienting. It is important to remain calm here and not let emotions control your actions. When I participated in competitions, there were moments when I worried about mistakes or feared that something would not go well. However, my coach told me that every mistake is an opportunity to become better. This helped me realize that mistakes are not the end of the world, but just a part of the journey. It is important to learn to accept them and use them for growth. Beginner players often experience insecurity, especially when stronger opponents appear on the field. However, confidence is not an innate quality, but a skill that can be developed. One of the best ways is preparation. The more you train, the more you believe in your abilities. Think of football players like Zlatan Ibrahimovic, who always believes in himself. He wasn't always the best, but his confidence allowed him to reach great heights. Confidence helps overcome difficulties and maintain motivation even in the toughest moments. One of the methods that athletes often use is visualization. Before training or a game, imagine yourself successfully performing actions. You score a goal, make accurate passes, or outplay your opponents. This will help you focus on a positive outcome and reduce stress levels. Practical task. For a few minutes before each training session, imagine that you are successfully performing the exercise. This will help you develop confidence in your abilities and increase the effectiveness of your training. Days 51-70. Tactics and team play. Now that you have mastered the basic physical and technical skills, it's time to think about the tactical side of the game. Football is a team sport, and understanding tactics can significantly improve your game. Each team plays according to its own scheme, and it is important to understand how these schemes work. For example, if you are playing as a defender, you need to know how to maintain your position properly and interact with other defenders. If you are a forward, you need to learn how to make runs for passes and find open spaces on the field. Watch how professional teams use different tactics. For example, Jose Guardiola's teams are known for their ball possession and ability to control the tempo of the game. If you understand how these schemes work, it will help you adapt more quickly to any game situation. Another important aspect of tactics is the ability to make quick decisions. In football, you have only fractions of a second to choose whether to pass, shoot at goal, or dribble past an opponent. This ability develops through experience, but it can be trained by analyzing one's actions on the field. When I started paying attention to tactics and the principles of the game, I noticed how quickly it helped me improve my understanding of the game. I began not only to follow the coach's instructions but also to think about why teams act in certain ways. This developed my game intelligence and allowed me to become more effective on the field. Practical expectation. Watch several football matches of professional teams and pay attention to the tactics of the game. Try to predict the actions of the players and think about why they make certain decisions. Days 71-90. Game experience and practical training. Now it's time for games. Theoretical knowledge and physical training are important, but real skills come only through playing. You need to participate in matches as often as possible to develop your sense of the field and interaction with the team. The game is the best teacher. You can train for hours on the field alone, but only in a real game will you understand how to behave in unexpected situations. If you have the opportunity, play in amateur leagues, or just gather friends for matches. The more you play, the faster you will grow as a football player. When I first started playing on a team, I faced many difficulties. The speed of the game, pressure from opponents, and the need to make quick decisions. But with each game, I became more confident and better understood how to act in different situations. After each game, it is useful to analyze your actions, think about what you did well, and what can be improved. This will help you progress faster and correct your mistakes. Many professional football players analyze their games to become better with each training session and match. Participate in matches as often as possible. Analyze your actions after each game and strive to improve your weaknesses. Day 91, from 90 to 100, summarizing results and the next steps. Congratulations! Over the past 90 days, the girls have done a tremendous amount of work. They have improved their physical fitness, mastered technical skills, and learned a lot about football tactics. Now it is important not to stop and continue working on yourself. During this period, it is useful to evaluate your progress. What happened, what improved the most, and which skills require additional training. You may have found your strengths that can become your trademark on the field. Accurate strikes, excellent field vision, or high speed. Use your achievements as a starting point for further growth. Football is an endless journey towards perfection, to become even better. It is important to set new goals for yourself. You can start training with more advanced players, join a local team, or even enroll in a football school. Every new step will bring you closer to your dreams. Practical task. Create a plan for the next 100 days. What you want to improve, how you will develop your skills. This process will help you move forward and maintain motivation. The path in football is a continuous process of self-development. In 100 days, you have already laid the foundation, but the most important thing is to keep improving. Football is not just a game, it is an opportunity to become better not only on the field, but also in life. What will your next step be? Are you ready to continue training, participate in games, and grow as a football player? Share your thoughts in the comments. Tell us what was the most challenging for you on this journey and what you have managed to achieve. Thank you for your attention. Don't forget, every day on the field brings you closer to your dream. Like and subscribe to the channel.